How's it going, everybody? We at Right Stuf are getting ready to talk to you folks, give you some ideas about some of the stuff that is coming up for the fall 29 season, or 29?
29.
Let's
2009
redo it.
now. Yeah,
Yep.
redo.
How's it going, everybody? My name's Chris. I'm a merchandising coordinator here at Right Stuf. We're getting ready to talk about new shows and returning shows coming up for the fall 2019 season. Got some of my great coworkers here with me. Introduce yourselves.
My name is Jocelyn. I'm a merchandising coordinator.
Quinn, also a merchandising coordinator, and
I'm Wyatt. I work in the warehouse.
ta-da!
And so we're going to be breaking down some of the stuff that we think you should be checking out this season coming up. And one of the big things I noticed about this season, we've got a lot of shows coming back from hiatuses. Mm-hmm. And so if anybody wants to speak about some of those, like one of the big ones, let's kick it off. My Hero Academia, that's probably the biggest one coming back this season.
What? It's not that big. What are you talking about? No, the sarcasm.
Totally. So yeah, season 4 kicking off. I know you've got some thoughts on that one.
Todoroki is best boy. Just saying.
And the war starts. Oh, boy.
I don't know, I'm kind of more into Caminero. You know, he's pretty cool. I like him.
I'm not saying he's not bad. I'm just like, wars are getting started here.
Oh.
I'm keeping up really well with the manga, so
Jocelyn's ahead.
yeah, I'm ahead. I'm not gonna spoil anything.
Yay!
But, so it's really good so far. I can't wait for it to be animated. So it's gonna look awesome.
Like the three upperclassmen that got interested to see what the other two powers are, and the dude who looks exactly like All Might. I'm just like, can we get some eyes on this guy?
Yep. I'm not gonna spoil anything. I'm just gonna stop right there for me.
Yay! Let's see. Chihaya is also returning after almost a 5-year hiatus. So season 3 of Chihaya Furu.
Oh, wow.
For those that are completely oblivious to what I'm talking about, it is the show that has the karata. So it's the card game where it's down on the floor and they're like swiping them out and they shoot across the room, and it's based on 100 different poems and you have to match the first stanza. I'm not really sure what they are, but the first half with the second half. So it's all this memorization, and it sounds like it's so boring and so like pause and hierarchy and stuff, but it's really intense. And I'm looking forward to it because the second season, it left on kind of, not really a cliffhanger, but it left it open. It was enough of a closing, but it left it open, and the two main characters, Chihaya and... You said Todoroki, and now I have that stuck in my head. It is not right.
I haven't watched
Taichi, there we go.
Okay.
So Chihaya and Taichi are going off to get special training from, like, I think it was some Master Cards player, and... They like, Taichi's realized that he likes Chihaya, so it's kind of this... Oh, you got a little romance going on, possibly, but she's all about the cards, so who knows if she's going to pick up on that or not. So I'm looking forward to seeing where the story continues on, because I heard that the mangaka had taken a little bit of hiatus too. So I'm looking forward to Chihaya Furu Season 3.
One of the animes I'm looking forward to is seeing more of Dr. Stone. You guys heard of that, right? Of course.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's just I really like it because like you're in a Stone Age and you just try to like rebuild civilization back from scratch, and like Senku, the main character, he builds civilization from scratch like on a fast forward button. He's a mad scientist with good morals.
I like that description.
Yeah, like his ideas are a little aggressive at times, but often they're not wrong, and he's got a good heart in mind, which is really interesting to see. It's fun to see the show flesh out, because it sort of got to a slow roll, if you ask me. Like, it was very easily taking its time, introducing one character and then another one, as they eventually found more people who they cured or just found had already been cured or gone off and done their own thing after the petrification. And now it's getting really interesting that they've actually found a village. They've actually got a rival group that they're trying to fight against. And so we're getting a lot of character development and drama going on. Chrome seems to be a fun stand-in for, is it Taiju, I believe, is his buddy, who's gone off with Yuzuriha, and they're doing their own thing. But Chrome is another good foil for Senku. He just seems to have these guys with brash personalities that just magnetized towards him just so we can feel superior. But it's still a lot of fun to watch unfold. Plus, the real science stuff is just some fun stuff that I really dig in that show, where it's like, this is stuff that actually happens. Like, oh, we actually built a generator out of copper. We made a magnet with lightning. Fun stuff that actually applies in the real world, to the point where at the end they actually have to put in that disclaimer, hey, this is real science. Don't go trying it at home because you could hurt yourself.
Yeah, especially with the gunpowder. Don't do that.
Yeah, a lot of gunpowder.
Any other continuations that you guys are looking forward to?
Sword Art Online Alicization. The Underworld part is coming up, and I'm very, very excited for it. Rumors that we get to finally see Asuna do some action, so that'll be really interesting. I love Asuna. I like Kirito too, but I really like the new character too, Alice. Everybody says she looks like Saber.
She looks like Saber.
But anyway,
we got new shows that are coming up this season. Chris, do you want to start us off?
Sure thing. One of the ones I'm looking forward to that looks really interesting is No Guns Life. This is a sci-fi series that it feels like it borrows a little bit from Blade Runner, looking at the concept. The whole theory is built around the fact that a war is recently wrapped up, and the main weapons that they've used in this combat are extended. And the extended are people that have been augmented to have weapons. And the lead character is a guy whose head has just been straight up replaced with a revolver. And so, in sort of a Blade Runner sort of vibe, some of the extended have gone rogue and are committing crimes, and so he focuses on investigating them. And it looks like a really interesting concept, just some cool sci-fi tropes. I feel like sci-fi is a sort of niche that is starting to build its way back with recent series like Astra, Dr. Stone to an extent, and I'm liking seeing that kind of vibe coming back.
I'm kind of looking forward to like Beastars, and it kind of looks cool. I like the little animal aspect. I was saying earlier that it kind of gives off like a Zootopia vibe a little bit, but
it's just a little darker.
It's a little darker.
Eat each other.
Yeah.
The predators.
Well, they kind of do in.
They kind of
Zootopia.
eat each other.
They like. There's some that are like vile in Zootopia that because they explain it. I'm not gonna spoil it if it's been out for a while, but
I don't know. It looked like a cute bunny that plays a cop.
Yeah,
that would be Zootopia.
But I'm not. Watch the movie. Have you seen Zootopia?
No.
Okay, then.
I've read the first manga of Beastars.
Okay. But yeah, it kind of gives off Zootopia. For those who have seen Zootopia, you probably know what I mean. But yeah, it feels like Zootopia to me. But it looks interesting. I'm still going to give it a try. It looks really good.
Yeah, for the premise of that one, it's predators and the
Prey.
the herbivores. So carnivores and herbivores go to school together, and they're all anthropomorphic people, and there has been a murder, meaning a predator has eaten an herbivore, and they're trying to figure that out. Meanwhile, there's a... That's like main...
Zootopia.
That is main central to the plot. Anyway.
I'm sorry.
They're in high school. They're not in high school in Zootopia. Anyway.
Close enough.
Anyway, they're trying to figure this out, but there's other stuff that's happening at the same time, and everything's pointing the blame on this one character who's the most laid-back, non-violent predator there. But anyway, it's interesting. Like, I'm definitely going to give it a shot and check out the animation. It's got a very different look. Mm-hmm.
I'm also looking at Assassin's Pride. Looks really cool. It's got really nice animation. I've seen previews and stuff for it, but it kind of gives off a little bit of a sword art kind of feel to it. So I really want to give it a try. The main character looks a lot like Kirito. So
she's got this hang up on characters that look like other characters.
It still looks really good. Like
yeah.
Like he's supposed to be an assassin of some sort. To a point where like he's looking for a female like. Not like a partner like that, but like
he's there to judge if she's got talents or not.
Yep, and if she doesn't have enough like power or something, he's like ordered to kill her, assassinate her or something. So
yeah, because only the aristocrats are able to portray these powers or whatnot. I think. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that one too.
Yeah,
it looked very interesting. It looked possibly kind of like
Akashic Bastard Instructor.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that one.
It kind of feels more like feels more like Black Bullet. If anybody's ever seen Black Bullet,
I haven't seen that one either.
Black Bullet, it's like they use more like weapons like guns and stuff, but he's got like a little kid partner that's a female. But it's a really good series too. But it's older, but it kind of gives off that kind of aspect of it too. So
yeah, I just like the plot outline for it, because that could either be really intriguing, or it could be just, hey, we're going to set it up and then go off into a completely different zone.
Right. A lot of anime do that.
Yeah. How about you?
I'm actually looking forward to a new movie, the new Lupin movie that's like in like 3D computer graphics style. Yeah, have you guys seen the trailer for that?
I've only heard of it. I haven't seen a trailer.
Oh man, it's a whole new level, really.
Nice.
Yeah, I think I've seen a little bit of it, as I recall. And yeah, they do a good job of translating these characters that seem like they wouldn't fit in. They seem very much like an old school 2D kind of world. And it looks really good in CG, like way better than you would expect it. The character designs translate very well. And I was just really impressed with how it looks, and I'm kind of excited for that too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the other movie I'm kind of looking forward to is Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Girl Senpai, and then whatever the subtitle of that is that I don't remember, because I think it's supposed to kind of more wrap up the anime, because it didn't quite wrap up completely, so I'm hoping that we get a conclusion. So I'm looking forward to that, because I enjoyed that show a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Any others that people want to give a shout out to?
One that I'll throw out there that's a bit of a deep cut, but people that know me know I'm a big pro wrestling fan. And so one show just conceptually just has me really excited, and like I don't know if it has an English name yet, but right now it's Hataage Kimono Michi. And the whole concept, it's another isekai, and I know we've seen a billion of these already. But the concept is the isekai is a pro wrestler. And the pro wrestler gets dumped into a fantasy world, shows up in front of a princess, and the princess is like, our country is being besieged by all these horrible monsters, we need you to go out and fight them. But the pro wrestler, it turns out, loves animals. He owns a pet shop back in the real world. And so what he does is he just German suplexes the princess. Just grabs her, slams her behind him, and then decides to protect the beasts and build his own pet shop. And it just sounds ridiculous and hilarious. And so it just fits like so many niches of things I enjoy. So I'm really looking forward to this one. It just looks bonkers.
Oh, please take my money. I want to see this right now.
Right? Yeah, it sounds great.
You and Wyatt, you've created a new fan.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he sold me on the idea.
Yeah.
It's just like, I feel like the isekai genre has been done almost to death. I don't want to beat up on your favorite isekai show. I know
that's what happens in anime. You get those big trends, and then everybody jumps on it, and then it all falls off.
And I much prefer when people take a curveball look at it with stuff like Isekai Quartet. I know Quinn was a big fan.
Oh yeah, that's great.
And
that's great.
Just needling the concept and just sort of taking it in a different direction from just, oh, I showed up here, I'm a sword, here's a cute girl with a sword, let's go fight monsters. It just turns the genre completely on its head, and I really like that. Plus, wrestling.
And cute things.
Yeah.
Like puppies and cats. There we go.
It'll probably be more like behemoths and beholders, but...
Oh. He adopts
but
dragons?
we'll see.
He adopts dragons?
I don't know yet. The show hasn't started yet.
No.
And on that note, nothing has started yet. So...
Yeah.
Go check out the newest season shows, and we're going to do the same. Anybody else want to add anything?
Go watch Zootopia.
It's not an anime.
But you'll see what I'm talking about.
Maybe.
The end.
Maybe. The end. Anyway, thanks for joining us today, and we'll catch you guys next season.